All right, guys, it is Friday, officially Friday, July 23rd, 8 days before my birthday, which I'm really excited about because I'll be closer to 40 than 30. But guess what time it is? It's time for another Friday Frequently Asked Questions segment. Had a lot of great questions this week, and just going to go over a few of them. Really excited, man. Okay, I'm just going to start with Lamar from Ohio. Lamar happened to be like my Little League Junior Pony baseball coach back in the day, 20 years ago. So Lamar sent me a message. He said, I'd love to get active and fit again, but do you have anything for a 57-year-old guy that's had 2 hip replacements and got a bum shoulder? Lamar, to be honest with you, a lot of people that are your age, you were so used to being so active for so long, and then you had a setback. You had a bad hip, you got a bum shoulder, man. That's 57, I'm going to tell you, like Tony tells us in the videos, don't worry about what you can't do. Worry about what you can do. So there's always something for everybody. Whether you start with something like, Power 90 and mix it with, the nutritional part like Shakeology, focus on the nutrition, maybe get into a less intense program where you're not doing a ton of plyometrics, or maybe you just have to modify heavily. Heck, Cami Lusk did P90X from a wheelchair, right? She just modified it. If she can do that, you can do it with a hip replacement. You just have to modify the things that put you in a bad position, or maybe skip some of the things that you can't do. So do the things you can do. There's no reason to do nothing, because you can do some things. You just have to be aware of what your body will allow for you to do and at what levels, okay? So yeah, man, just get started. Get something like Power 90. Maybe check with your physician. Let him know what your plans are and see, what they recommend as well. That would be my best advice to you. Second question. Moving on. Okay, my boy Travis from Atlanta. This guy is a rock star. He's a former cheerleader for the University of Florida, and he's really been into P90X. And we've been buddies online for a couple months now. Real cool guy. Says, I'm trying to figure out the difference between P90Next and the P90X mc2. Not quite sure what it is. Would you happen to know? Well, okay. So here's the confusion. When we went to Summit in LA, they had already had these plans to come out with a new series of P90X. They weren't ready yet to let everybody know what that name was going to be, so they just called it P90Next, which I thought was creative and ingenious, and I loved it. So the actual title for that series is going to be MC2, Muscle Confusion 2. It's going to be another, 12-disc set with more movements and more muscle confusion. It's going to be a whole nother generation of P90X, which the original P90X came out in 2004. The X Plus came out around 2007 and is a supplemental to that, but it wasn't a whole series. So this is going to be the first entire series of P90X that's brand new. It's going to be called P90X MC2, Muscle Confusion 2. It's the same thing as P90Next. So when you hear either of those terms, it's the same thing, okay? The really cool thing about the whole P90X MC2 is this. You can get the P90X one-on-one series that just started. If you get in July, you get the subscription. You get a new workout every single month. So let's say that you've done around 2, 3, or like me, 5 full rounds of P90X. The logical thing to do would be to get this one-on-one series, P90X one-on-one. You subscribe. They send it every single month. You get a new workout. And it's going to be Tony going through, the process of what they're going to put into the MC2 series. Now, if you subscribe for the entire year to the one-on-one, you get a 50% discount on the MC2 when that comes out. We don't know when it's going to come out. They haven't filmed it yet, but we're super, super, super excited about it. I think, dude, this series is going to rock. It's going to really, really take you to another level of challenge. More core stability stuff. Just really incredible stuff. So, but you're going to get a glimpse of that if you subscribe to the one-on-one P90X. So the last question, I hope that helps you, Travis, but the last question is from a guy named Akash Ramdas. Yes, Akash, sorry. The last name, I hope I pronounced it right, Ramdas. Akash is from abroad. I don't know if he's from Trinidad or the Middle East or somewhere. It doesn't say on his Facebook profile. But he left me a Facebook message, and maybe some of you saw it, but it said, I can't get Shakeology where I live, because he doesn't live in the United States, so he can't get it. Can I take, 2 optimum whey protein shakes a day and get the same effect? And this is a great question because I think that people are confused as to what Shakeology is. It's not just whey protein. I mean, whey protein is part of it. Like in the chocolate, you get 17 grams of whey isolate. In the green berry, you get 15 grams. So it's like 1 scoop of whey protein. But it's so much more whey protein than just whey protein. It's more than just antioxidants. I mean, it's everything combined. I mean, this stuff is the most powerful stuff. In fact, it's better for you to just get an explanation through the videos that we offer. So if you want to check that out, just go to the www.myshakeology.com/swarm, SWARM. If you don't know where that's at, there's a link right underneath my profile page on Facebook, right underneath my picture. But it really is, this is, the high-end meal replacement that gives you everything you need with 70 ingredients from around the country. You really can't recreate it. I mean, if you want to, you would have to go, like I went to Walmart, and just a bottle of astragalus, which is one ingredient in Shakeology, astragalus, a bottle of that for a 1-month supply was $12. Well, there's 70 ingredients in Shakeology. So for you to recreate this, you'd have to go out and source all kinds of nutrition. I'm not saying don't use whey protein. I use whey protein in addition to my Shakeology because I'm trying to get enough protein per day. But whey protein alone isn't going to give you the same effect that Shakeology will give you when it comes to reducing cravings, reducing cholesterol, weight loss, a reduction in your bloatiness and a digestive regularity that you can't find with just whey protein. So I hope that helps, and we're hoping that eventually, because I've had other questions about when can we start getting the products in Europe and when can we start getting them, wherever in South America. And the answer is I think that the company is moving towards trying to open up other markets. We're not there yet. I mean, we're still trying to open up Canada for the business opportunity. Hopefully that's going to happen soon, guys. I would love to get all you Canadians on board with what we're doing. So anyway, guys, that is it for Friday's Frequently Asked Questions, man. What a great week. It's hot out there today. I'm going to be on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm going to be on a boat tonight, touring the Lake Erie Islands with some of my good friends from around here, Jared Barnett, Kim Thomas. We'll be seeing you tonight. So with that said, guys, it's time for me to go crush a workout. I hope you guys had a great week. Hope you have an even better weekend. Enjoy life, smile, do what's right, and help other people. And I'll see you guys next week.